Haven't done a video in a while. Sorry for the really shitty camera and the terrible lighting and this little crappy Guitar Hero microphone, but it does get the job done at the moment. So I have quite a few grievances I wanted to mention before I had to gracefully walk my ass to work. Uh, First, I wanted to mention that it's been very boring. It's not Raw. It's shit on a stick that I'm being forced to consume. And it was all right the first week they did this, but I believe they've done it for almost 5 shows in a row now. That's including SmackDown. That's 3 Raws, if I'm remembering correctly. And to be honest, I really don't want to remember correctly. They were that bad. And it's not me having sour grapes. It's always Daniel Bryan being attacked because back in 2000, 2001, when they were attacking The Rock, or they were attacking Mankind, or they were attacking whoever it was that they were attacking, make it Kane, make it Undertaker, whoever it was, they did it in those kind of numbers. But it's like now it's like there's this complete corporate thing. I don't think they know what the hell they're doing with it. It really doesn't make too much sense because back then it wasn't like Vince was all high and mighty. I mean, he had a lot of power and a lot of influence, but it wasn't like he was able to screw people the way that I'm seeing it done just in such consistency. I mean, it doesn't make very much sense at all to fire Cody Rhodes. That doesn't make any sense. And no, I haven't read up anything recently. I mentioned that he was thinking about leaving or taking a hiatus, but even if they didn't actually fire him, just to do it that way wasn't very good. Um, Treating the Big Show the way you're treating him. He is a guy who's been there for you for well over 10 years now. I mean, he's been there since probably, I think he was there in 98, so 15 years. And you're going to make him a whiny baby? I mean, you already had him lose most of his career in a WWE ring, and now he's a whiny baby with an ironclad contract that pretty much means absolutely shit. And the only consistency with that storyline is that they mentioned that it was given to him by Laurinaitis, who does suck. That's the only consistency in that storyline last night, and an announcer said that. So I just don't agree with the way that they are handling this. I'm specifically mad about the Daniel Bryan situation. You're gonna have this guy being pushed, whatever. I have no problem with Randy Orton cashing in on him at SummerSlam, but why drop the confetti? I mean, I can understand that it happened to Big Show before, it's happened to others, but why make it a big thing? I hadn't looked at my clock that night. There was 15 minutes left. I should have known that was going to happen. I had a feeling it was going to happen. But when they started dropping the thing, I'm thinking, wow, they're really not going to blow it up this bad, are they? And then you still see Triple H's fucking ass in the background of that camera shot while Daniel Bryan was celebrating. I'm like, why the hell is Triple H still in the ring? This isn't his moment. I'm thinking, it's just him being him, being a douchebag and having to take up the spotlight like he always had. Lo and behold, you hear Orton's music hit, and very few minutes later, Triple H is pedigreeing the shit out of Daniel Bryan. Okay, so fine, 1, 2, 3, you just got screwed. And now I have to watch this shit from pay-per-view to pay-per-view? I mean, how much am I supposed to watch this shit? Everything else around that last night wasn't even that good. The only decent match I even remember was Rob Van Dam versus Damian Sandow. That was the only decent match from last night that I can even remember. I don't really want to see the dancing cowboys on horses. I don't give a shit. That's not gonna do anything for me. Fandango has been used as a piece of shit recently, and that match was like 2 minutes long. The Divas match was longer. That was interfered by AJ. Dolph Ziggler once again gets his ass kicked by the Shield. Oh my God, that's a big surprise. And then that's how they're gonna put over Ryback again. Is gonna have him beat up on a beat up Ziggler. I get the storyline, he's a bully, but the storyline sucks. I don't even care if you don't like Ryback. The storyline sucks. Um, I don't think you beat on a guy in the exact same fashion, week in and week out, the exact same way you did it the week before that, and put a little twist at the end of it. It's the same bullshit. I'm getting fucking power bombed by the Shield, taking an RKO, or taking a fist to the face by the Big Show, whatever it might be, It's the same shit every week. It's the same people, and it's Big Show acting like a bitch. It's Daniel Bryan getting his ass kicked. It's Triple H saying stupid shit and just controlling people. And it's not fun to watch when you watch it week in and week out. Back then, you'd have somebody who would at least be able to come in and take some of that power away, no matter who it was. I mean, nobody's helping him. It's like everybody's has no balls, and it's really sad that that's the way that they've had Raw in the past month. And it's really, in my opinion, just been this past month. Before this, Raw wasn't awful. It wasn't great, but it wasn't awful. They had some decent matches. The storylines were making sense. Like I said, I had a feeling Randy Orton might win that title. I can't be mad about that. He has been in the business for a while. Like I said, I just don't think it should have done the way he did it, and I don't think you should shove this crap down our throat from pay per view to pay per view. That's pretty much my main grievance here. So, uh, do something, change it up, because this has been really freaking awful.